Are they all on different pay rates?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Like
They told me it was a flat 40.
Play that back in their own end. Duke Millis pressuring. Randall at the blue line, kept it in for. Picks up the rebound. Skates it down the right wing. Gets center ice and dumps it in the zone. Akey tries to clear it out of the zone. Hits the linesman in the foot. Felix, the half boards. Clears the zone down the left wing. In over the Waxers blue line. Stop forward. Waxers pick it up. Throw that to center ice. Savory to Felix. To Kelly at the blue line. Kelly in over. Kelly off the boards to center. Felix pressuring. Wax bring it behind the net to the near wing. Half boards. Cleared out to center. Jeffrey Stedman. Tries to throw it back in. Waxers pick it off. Shot. Stick saved by Milks. Rebound. Cleared to the near boards for Randall. Randall. Centering pass. Hops over Deacon Mills' stick. That puck will trickle into the Waxers' end. Waxers up to center. Mills on the far boards. The Waxers player fell on it. Alfred steps in for the face-off. Catches an edge and falls. Waxers thrown up front. Milk on target. That'll be the first Flyer shot of the game. Waxers right back to the wing and out. Down the face-off comes back to the Flyers' end. Way got a piece of it. Clears that through center. Down into the Waxers' territory. No icing. Kelly on his man. Loose puck through feet. Felix tried to get a piece of it. Puck was still in for a second. Sloan on the Flyers' end. Way picks it up to the far corner. Blue line it out to center ice. Way swipes at it. Waxers bring it into the far corner to the half boards. Nickel gets that puck through center. The point missed wide. The Waxers finally touch it. We'll go to the box. 2 minutes. Nickel gets it out front. Deacon Mills feeling away, picks it goal to the far corner. Jeffrey Stedman sends it to the near wing. The ice. Akey falling. Milks on his knees. Shot missed wide. Come on, face off. Kelly wins it. Felix turns, tries to quick shot. Stick check by the Waxers. They'll bring it down the left wing. It's a Waxer stick. They'll clear it out of the way. Thrown towards the net. On target, the Waxers goaltender covers it for the whistle. Gets your stick. Loose puck thrown on net. Steered wide by Milks. They'll keep that behind the net for Sloan. Off the boards to Felix. Felix down the right wing. He'll get center ice and chip it around. Felix chasing his own dump in. Wasn't in deep enough. Waxers turning around with a 3-on-2. In over the blue line to the near side. Flyers need to get some more shots on net. Here we go. Start the second period. Nickel in for the faceoff. Waxers win it. Randall gets a piece of it to the far corner. Shot from the front on target. Waxers goaltender holds on to that one for the whistle. Nickel back in for the face-off. Nickel won it cleanly. Randall, Jeffrey Stedman behind Randall to the far corner. Nickel picks it up behind the Waxers net out front for DeCamillis, just out of his reach. Randall lifts his stick, gets a piece of it to the far boards. Randall plays it back to the point. Jeffrey Stedman couldn't hold the line, had to hop around him. Waxers in tight, shot missed wide of the net. Rebound comes all the way to the near point, picked up by DeCamillis. He'll take through center, 3-on-1. Waxers turn, fired to the near side. Savory pinching, gets it, cups it in. Jeffrey Stedman with a good stick, fires it out, shot. Looks, kept it out. Loose puck, shot again, and it's in. Telford steps in to take the face-off for the Flyers. Telford won it cleanly. Akey silver scale. The puck was on the top of his pad. Into his own zone. Waxers center it. Gower gets that to Akey. To Telford at the blue line. He'll skate it up through center. Kelly. Kelly. Flyers are standing there watching a lot of this game. Way from the point. That shot was blocked. Waxers pick it up at center ice. Waxers pick it up at center ice. Far side. Felix turns, throws it on net. Steered wide to the near corner. Waxers to the half board. So the Felix back check, centering pass. And everybody to the near wing. Waxers. Out of the pass to the right wing. They'll get the center ice and lift it into the Flyer zone. Savory tries to get it to the near corner. Waxer. Both teams reset. Nickel on the draw. Nickel back in for the face off the side of the net. Nickel has it out front. Jeffrey Stedman somehow got a piece of it, cleared out to the far corner. Alford battling at the blue line. Roche lifts it off the glass to the blue line, not out. Blue line, not out. Back to Kelly. Blue line picks it up. It's tied up in some Waxer. It's the break. Spins. Flyers were changing. Hunter walks in front. Throws on net. One cleanly to Way. Way turns, fires. Missed wide. Rebound sits there. Randall throws it up front. It's on the doorstep. DeCamillis buries it. Flyers goal scored by number 7, Luca DeCamillis. Assisted by number 13, Logan Randall. And number 97, Caden Nickel. 7:29 to go in the second period. Nickel on the draw, one back cleanly to Way. Way tended for Randall, hops over a bunch of sticks, no icing. Nickel on the forecheck, veered around the far boards to Randall. DeCamillis steps in, Randall comes up with it. Out front to Sloan. Go in the second period. Kelly in for the face-off. Won by the Waxers through their legs to the near wing. Felix pressuring. That'll hit a hand of one of the Flyers players. Face-off just outside the Waxers' end. They'll win it clean, a little too clean. That'll go down to the near corner. Felix pressuring with Hunter on the opposite wing. Waxers play it around the boards. Gower pinching, gets it at the half boards. Back to the point, thrown in along the boards to behind the net. Through the crease. Waxers pick it up. Through center and over the Flyers blue line. Just missed wide. Waxers on the Camillus. Nickel, he takes a bit of a shot off the crossbar, not in. Defense is in way deep. Off the pads to the far half boards. Telford banks it off the boards. Tried to get it to the corner. The Waxers were there. Waxers up to the blue line and bouncing puck through the legs of the referee. Skates around one. Tries to muscle his way through. Grady doing all kinds of work to try to keep it in the zone. Hunter in over the blue line. Shot stopped there by Gower. He'll take that behind his net for the near. Flyers on the power play. 1:10 to go in the second period. Back to Gallery, gets a piece again. Good battle. Nickel pressuring, keeps it in the zone. Randall just couldn't hold it. Back to Roche at center. People skated into his elbow there, I guess. It's the most offense I've seen from the Flyers this game while they're killing a penalty.
They should have got a penalty.
Right, here we go. Start the third period. Flyers trailing 2-1. Start the period with 4 men. Camillison just take the face off. He wins that clean. Back to Jeffrey Stedman in his own end. Jeffrey Stedman has a look, sends that to center ice. Straight to the Waxers. DeCamillis pressuring. Akey pressuring. Waxers just pass it past them. Up to center. Telford with a good stick. It's that DeCamillis to Akey. Akey takes it across to the far wing before lifting it into the corner. Settles down behind balance. Jeffrey Stedman tries to keep him on the outside. Shot. Loose puck. Kelly in for the faceoff. He won that to way off the boards. Pass to everybody. That's gone for icing. Gotta stop doing that. Kelly back in for the faceoff. Loose puck picked up by Hunter. He'll give that to Kelly. Back to Hunter up in his own end. Kelly around the boards. Way. Turns and fires to the Flyers blue line. And in. Sloan across to Felix. Couldn't receive the pass clean. Have to pick it up. Felix. He'll chip it into the near. Way lifts it to the half boards. Direction. Back in over the Flyers blue line. Shot. Milks holds it for the whistle. Nickel in for the face-off. On the loose puck. Sends it to DeCamillis at center ice. He'll get over the blue line. They're pretty liberal with these offside. DeCamillis centers it. None of the Flyers were in front of the net. Waxers, 3-on-2, get back into the Flyers' end. Send it in, shot. The Flyers are not talking it there at all. Telford in for the face-off. Andrade picks it up. Skates to the near wing. He gets a stick check by the Waxers. That brings the puck. Shovel pass by Akey up to Telford. Flyers gave up on that play. Akey along the far wing. Center ice. Telford overskated it. Waxers pick it up. Lift it back in the Flyers' end. Jeffrey Stedman behind the net to the far corner for 6. Straight in his chest. Cleared out of the way by the Waxers. Away at the point. But center ice. Hunter steps in to take the face. Centers it. Waxers played back to the near wing. The blue line and out. Centering pass across the opposite wing. Grosh pressuring. Gets his man off. Makes it 4-1. 8:17 to go in the third period. Nickel in for the face-off. Chips it forward. Waxers cleared to DeCamillis and over the blue line. DeCamillis throws it on net. Loose puck sat there. DeCamillis picks it up, brings it to the near side. Randall changes directions out front. Nickel couldn't bury it. Wide open. Waxers cleared to the far point. Savory pinching, keeps it in the zone. Around the defense, good stick by Savory. Waxers have 2 men out front, nobody on them. Clear to the near side. Waxers misfire. DeCamillis picks up the loose puck before he gets hauled down. Waxers are going to the box for tripping. Flyers go to the power play. Telford steps in to take the face-off. Has it in his feet. Couldn't get the stick off the glass behind the net. Shot. Missed just wide rebound. Dumped on by the goaltender for the whistle. 1:10 to go in the Flyers power play. Bouncing puck. Kelly gets his body in the way, where he gets tied up. Kelly to Felix. Felix back to Sloan at the point. Sloan throws it on net. He scores! Flyers goal scored by number 87, Frankie Sloan. 6:15 to go in the third period. Flyers trail by 2. Kelly in for the face-off. And I think the Waxers were offside. Kelly in for the draw, one forward, couldn't pick it up. The Waxers get a piece of it and fired in the line. Hunter, round the goaltender, it's in! Flyers goal, number 96, Carter Hunter. Flyers down by 1, 5:40 to go in the third period. Nickel steps in for the faceoff. One cleanly. McGower at his own blue line. He'll send that off the boards up to center ice for Randall. Randall in over the blue line. Tries to cut through. DeCamillis with the backhand. Nickel Awesome. Won by the Waxers. They'll turn, fire it around the near boards to the blue line for Gower. He keeps it in to Randall. Randall to the blue line. Picked off by the Waxers to the far side. Roche chips it up the boards to DeCamillis. DeCamillis, long stretch pass to Randall at the blue line. Randall couldn't get around the defense to get. 5-3 Waxers with 4:40 to go in the third period. Telford in for the faceoff. Scrum draw. Akey gets it to the Waxers blue line. He gets a piece of it. Akey chips it forward. Waxers on it, cleared up through center. Sending them both. .348 to go in the third period. Nickel in for the faceoff. Wing. Gower at center. In over the blue line. Telford in for the faceoff. Loose puck. Steered towards the Flyers' goal. Savory chips that wide. Jeffrey Stedman to Andrade. He gets it to the blue line, but not out. Andrade pressuring. Waxers to the near wing. Jeffrey Stedman. Oh, stick check. Loose puck out front to Telford. He'll pick it up. Take it behind his own net. He'll lift that down through center ice into the Waxers' end. Waxers play to the near point. Through center ice. Back in the Flyers' territory. Savory, pressuring, shot. Milks will get the save. Rebound. .216 to go in the third. Kelly on the faceoff. Brings it in over the blue line. Under pressure. Kelly falling DeCamillis to Hunter. Waxers cleared up to Way at center ice. Way was going to go for it, but they would have been offside. Flyers chip it into the near side. Hunter pressuring. Waxers play it behind the net to the far corner. DeCamillis is there. DeCamillis stands up his man. Hunter picks it up down the left wing. Nickel wins the draw. That's the draw. Back to center. Nickel picks it up, brings it in. Akey